usually we start with a piece of memorabilia on this show, but today we start with this. Breaking news, the Dodgers today announced that Clayton Kershaw will retire after the 2025 season. He's set for one last regular season start at the only ballpark he's ever called home on Friday night against the Giants at Dodger Stadium. And the Giants are the team he's faced more than any other in his big league career. He's going to go down as one of the greatest pitchers of his generation. The 37-year-old is an all but certain lock for a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm sure he is. After winning 2 World Series, 3 Cy Young Awards, and the 2014 NL MVP, I think so. He also received the Roberto Clemente Award, considered one of the highest individual honors in baseball. He won that in 2012. So there's our latest news right here from Let's Talk Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw announces his retirement today. And you didn't hear it first here, but you heard it here. Okay, cut that out. Can we start? Hey, before we start the show, can we... Yeah, we get the news sound out of there. Can we do the usual startup? How about some memorabilia? This comes in handy. Now, I'm not an autograph guy per se, but when somebody gives me one, when I say no, or gets me one, when I say no, well, my good buddy, and you've heard me talk about him a lot, he really is my buddy, Mark Langell, the team historian and publications editor, don't forget that. Well, when Kershaw's book came out in 2011, he got me a copy of it. It's called Clayton and Ellen Kershaw Arise. And it's their story, but also, the religious stuff that they're into. And they're very, very religious people. But anyway, check this one out. It's not personalized, but it does say, our sincere thanks, Ellen and Clayton Kershaw. And I guess he put a date. Oh, he put 22 on there. That's his number, yeah. So, our sincere thanks. How about that? And it's a good book. I read it. It's a story of what he's been up to that point. But it's and I don't see it anymore around, so you might have to go get it somewhere. Look at that. There's their picture. All right, let's start the show. One of our books. I don't think I've ever shown that book on this show. Maybe 20 years ago. No, not that long ago. All right, let's get the show started with a 5 countdown. 5. That's the one. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, we're getting it going right now. Let's go. Bring it on. We got lots to talk about this show. Oh, they're going to be playing tonight.
For Dodger Baseball.
We're playing tonight, and that's for sure. Well, first let's back up a little. The Dodgers won last night's finale and the only win of the 3-game series against the Phillies, so that was good news. Good news. All right. So let's keep that positive vibe going here. Let's concentrate on the positive. Blake Snell had all the pitches working, location, command, everything was terrific on all counts last night. He went a robust 7 innings. He even fought to stay into the last out of the 7th because Doc went to go get him, and he goes, no, it's my game. Okay. He let up that many runs, 0 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Tip of the Dodger cap to Blake Snell. Snellzilla, man, he had it all going on last night. All done on 112 pitches. Magnificent. Just beautiful. He had just mostly wipeout stuff last night. And it was pretty incredible. And also, 2 guys on the team hit home runs. So let's hear those right now. First one was by Freddie, his 21st. And the next one was the 51st by Ohtani. Let's hear both of those right now.
As Freddie Freeman starts the 2nd inning for the Dodgers, looking to find the first base runner of this game for either side. The 2 left-handed pitchers have retired the first 9 they've faced together. Freeman drives the ball deep center field. Bader's going back. That ball's leaving the yard.
And by the way, it's the first home run Luzardo's given up to a left-hander.
To center field, Freddie Freeman goes deep, and it's 1-0 LA.
Yeah, man. I like how MLB, when they fix up those highlight reels, they put in the announcers of all the teams so you can hear different perspectives, but also different reactions. That's fun. Okay, so that's what Freddie did. It was his 21st home run. We'll have some stats on that later. Shohei hit his 51st, and here's what that one sounded like.
Well, Jesus Luzardo is not quite done for the night. He's going to face Shohei Ohtani one more time.
Ohtani smashes the ball. Right center field. It is gone. 51. How's that for insurance? He's coming home.
He's homered in back-to-back games. He's hit 51 for the year.
Wow, that's... What can you say? But also in that game, not to be unnoticed, in that game, Tanner Scott pitched a scoreless 9th inning. Hello? Finally. We won't talk about the stat last night they showed on the screen saying the Dodgers have blown 24 saves. That's not the worst in the league, but it's not good either. All right. So we did the news about Kershaw. Let's see. Let's do an injury report for you. We didn't do that last time, I don't think. We do them every other time. We kind of alternate some of the features here. So if you like them, great. Let me know if you like to hear them every time or once in a while. I don't know. All right. Injury report, Will Smith. Right hand bone bruise. You remember that. He had his hand back and got smashed by one coming in. They're saying now his expected return is possibly the week of September 22nd. That's next week. He's catching bullpen session, but has yet to throw or hit. He's not on track to return as soon as he's eligible, but he could be back during the final week of the regular season. So we're not sure when he's coming back. They're thinking maybe next week, maybe a little after that. Okay. Kyle Hurt, who's hurt. See what I did there? After Tommy John surgery, he's expected back also next week. His stuff has looked good during his rehab assignment with AAA Oklahoma City, per Dave Roberts. And he could be an option for the Dodgers in the final week of the season, but he hasn't really pitched much. So are they going to get him in there? I don't know. He's an if guy. Also, right-hander Brock Stewart with his right shoulder inflammation. He's expected to return possibly in the next couple days, either tomorrow or the next day, 19th, 20th, or 21st. He began a rehab assignment with AAA Oklahoma City on September 16th. That was just a couple days ago. Throwing 19 pitches, 8 strikes in 1 inning. And so he could be back in a couple of days as well. So Brock Stewart. Hey, the more arms, the better, right? And last but not least, nobody's really talked about him lately because they don't know what he's going to do, and they don't really have an idea if he's coming back or not this year. But the right shoulder impinged Roki Sasaki. Remember him? Well, after Sasaki dealt with a little calf situation he had going on in his most recent rehab start, Dave Roberts said he'll make at least one more AAA Oklahoma City start, and we don't know what's going to happen after. So they don't know if he's going to come back this season or not. If he doesn't, no big deal. If he does, cool. That's a do you care? Do you care? Not really. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, we really don't need the guy. So for now, no. But if he does come back, why not? All right, it's time to do some fun stuff. Let's start out with the shout-outs. We got a lot of shout-outs today, again, as usual. These are people that either chimed in on our page and here in Facebook for a while recently, or just some guys I wanted to call out. You know who you are. Let's see. Kim M., Bradley A., Bobby K., Valentino O., some guy. Now, we get these every 3 years or so. We get one of these. We got one that said Ohtani, one that said Joe Torre. There's some guy calling himself the real Hernandez, wink, wink. No T or no K in front of it. And he's got a picture of Kike. So he's saying he's the real Hernandez. Is it really Kike? I mean, it's a nice picture I've never seen before. It could be him. We'll give him a shout out anyway. Hey, if you're watching, Kike, we love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Who else we got? Paul D. My buddy Paul D. Hey, Paul, what's happening? We need to do some game time over at your house with that big 8 million inch TV you got. Emilio E., Lynn T., Kathy E., David C., Scott L., Karen V., Vanessa B., Roger E., and you and me, and Fox Cali, who's also Fox Jabri, because he is El Zorro. Thank you all. Thank you and 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 you for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends where we are. Tell them to like us here on Facebook. Tell them to smash that button, subscribe in YouTube. And we're always talking Dodgers in here. I don't care if it's a holiday like Labor Day we were here. I don't care if it's, whatever day it is of the year. Even in December, November, December, even after baseball season's over, we're here in the off season. We do off season Let's Talk Dodgers. So, if you're jonesing for some ball talk in the middle of football season, ring us up. We're here. All right. Also, if you have some family, you can stick it in here in the Facebook page. You could leave it in our YouTube page, but I don't read those too often. But the best way to do it is to write to me at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. All right, everybody get that? letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. This date in Dodger history, I think just about everybody here that was alive then will know this one. It's not that long ago, although it's getting a little longer. Yeah, it's almost 20 years ago. Not quite. 19 years ago. On this date, September 18th, 2006. And we got some of this sound, too. We're going to play it. Dodgers, who were in the National League, they were last in National League homers that year in 2006. But on this date in 2006, they had 4 consecutive home runs in an inning when Jeff Kent, J.D. Drew, Russell Martin, and Marlon Anderson all go deep in the bottom of the ninth to tie up the game with the Padres 9-9. The improbable feat accomplished only by the 1964 Twins, the 63 Indians, and the 61 Braves. They're the only other ones that did that. And then, of course, as you know, they'll probably talk about it on tonight's show too, Nomar Garciaparra's walk-off two-run homer in the 10th and sole position of first place when the Dodgers beat the Friars 11-10. Let's hear those 4 home runs by the Dodgers. I think I got those hanging out in here somewhere. Let's see. Let's check the music library. I know they're there because I just put them in here myself. Let's see, Dodgers. I didn't line them up. There they are. Here's the 4 home runs. Let's listen to those first, then we'll hear Nomar's home run. Right, here we go.
And a drive to center. Going back is Cameron to the track at the wall. And gone. So Jeff Kent comes up with a home run, leading off the ninth. His 4th hit of the game. And another drive to deep right center, and that is gone. Whoa, was that hit? So now it is 9-7 years ago. And a drive into left center by Martin. That ball is carrying into the seats. 3 straight home runs.
Gets better.
And another drive into high right center. At the wall, running and watching it go out. Believe it or not. 4 consecutive home runs. And the Dodgers have tied it up again.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And of course, in the 10th inning, this happened, which is more amazing.
And a high fly ball to left field. It is away out and gone. The Dodgers win it 11-10. Oh, unbelievable.
It really was. It really was. Something that, you know, I wasn't there. You may not have been there, but I'll tell you what. If you saw it on TV like I did, you'll never forget it because Nomar's pumping his fist at the end. I mean, what a great... You don't see too many games like that. And like they said, 4 in a row like that to tie up a game, it's only happened 3 other times by those teams I mentioned earlier. So that was pretty special. And of course, on this date, that's one of the biggest things that the Dodgers ever did on this date, on September the 18th. So that's where we're probably going to see that one again tonight if you're watching the game. All right, stats of the day. Shohei hit his 50th homer on Tuesday, making him the 6th player in MLB history to have back-to-back 50-homer seasons. The 5 other players to post 50-50 home run seasons in a row, 2 of them in a row. Okay, number 1 guy, Babe Ruth, 1920 and 21. We all know that. Mark McGwire, 96, all through 99 he did it. 96 through 99. Ken Griffey Jr. did it 97, 98. Sammy Sosa did it 98 and 2001. All through, 98, 99, 2000, 2001. Alex Rodriguez did it from 2001, 2002. And Ohtani left the mound after 5 no-hit innings with the Dodgers up 4-0 before the bullpen lost that game for him. Let's not talk about the negative. But per Josh Dubois of the Associated Press, this is a cool stat, even though it's not the favorite stat. The Dodgers became the first team since 1906 to get 5 no-hit innings from a pitcher, a starting pitcher, that have its bullpen allow at least 9 runs after that. Boo! Boo! I'm not going to boo it. All right. So let's get past the negative stuff. Yesterday was the Dodgers' 9th shutout of the year. That's pretty cool. And here's one nobody's really talking about. I don't know why, because, I mean, you got to do this at the end of every season, right? All the numbers. Okay, well, guess what? This is the biggest number you got to know right now. The Dodgers, I haven't heard anybody talk about this yet. I think one guy talked about it yesterday. The Dodgers' magic number for clinching the West is 7 games. So the Dodgers need any combination of 7 wins by them or losses by the Padres to lock up the division title in the West. And I can't wait because I know they're going to do it. Probably the next couple of days. All right. And I haven't done this in a couple of times either because we try to stagger this one because it gets a little annoying even to me when I do it every week or every other day. Jack in the Box Jumbo Jack Watch. We haven't done that in a couple of shows. Anytime the Dodger pitching staff records 7 or more strikeouts in a game, we get free food the next day, free Jumbo Jack. So far this season, including last night, the Dodger pitching staff has come through with 7 or more Ks 121 times in 152 games played. That equals a mark of 79.6 or 80%. Why is that significant? Because since they've been doing this 4 or 5 years now, forget the ones that were 10 strikeouts or more. This is 7 strikeouts only in the last 2 seasons. Last year, the Dodgers only did it 118 times. This time, they've already got 121. So they've already exceeded last year's total. That's amazing. Wow, that's great. All right. Whenever the pitching staff gets 7 or more Ks, all you do is walk into your neighborly Jack in the Box restaurant in LA and Ventura counties. Thank you very much. And all you do is say, give me the Dodger deal, please. And when you buy a large drink, you'll get a free Jumbo Jack with it. And you can even customize the Jumbo Jack any way you like. All right, Dodger Quick Hit Trivia. We're also staggering this one every other time because we do these on the longer shows. And the shorter shows, we leave it out. Because Bobby K doesn't like long shows, right, Bobby? Shout out to Bobby one more time. All right, here's a good one. And we'll make it multiple choice, multiple guess this time, just to make it easy. Which Dodger reliever had the lowest ERA during the championship year of 2024? That's just last year. So which Dodger reliever had the lowest ERA last year? Was it Blake Trinan? Was it Alex Vesia? Was it Daniel Hudson? Or was it Evan Phillips? We'll answer it for you in just a few minutes. Here's one we also stagger every other time. A lot of people they find me on the street and go, hey, aren't you that Dodger guy does Let's Talk? Hey, tell me again how you watch all of the Dodger games for free. Okay, here's how you do it. There's several different ways to watch the Dodgers for free. One of the newer ways to watch the Dodgers for free is called tvpass.org. What you do is you go to tvpass.org. And you go down, you'll see 177, 178 channels there. There's one that says Spectrum Sportsnet LA. It used to be number 139. They changed the numbers again, but it's down there. Just keep scrolling down. You'll see it on a computer. If you do it on a phone, it's all in order. You'll see it. And it also carries, besides Spectrum Sportsnet, it also carries regular Sportsnet, the Lakers channel. It carries MLB Network. It carries Hallmark. A lot of other cool stuff. You can watch it for as long as you want. If you put it through Roku, they'll charge you $15 a month. But don't do that. Just watch it on your phone or watch on your smart TV. And the newest way, newer than that, it mirrors the TV Pass, is another URL address. It's called https://thetvapp.to. TVAPP.to. This app actually uses the feeds from TV Pass, but their sports area is completely different, and they got more stuff than that. They have a lot more sports. So check that one out. It works on all devices and smart TVs too. What I would do is in the middle of a boring game some night, just try all of these at different places and see which one works best for you. And on any given night, you don't know which one's going to work anyway. And another good one is the overseas betting site we always talk about. They've been around for a couple years now. It's from Iran. They're called MLB66.ir, or you'll find them also at MLB24ALL.ir. And another cool and also free is MLB Streams. You find that one at this URL address. No W's, just put into your browser MLBwebcast.com. And if you do that, two screens, you'll see a whole screen of icons. Click on the Dodger icon. It'll take you to a page with two screens on it. Do the second screen, not the first screen that's HD. Do the second screen that's just regular. And you'll find it should come up. And if that doesn't work, there's one last way that you should try it. And you're going to have to use this one probably, I'm guessing, tomorrow. And I'll tell you why. Tomorrow's game, as you'll hear in just a minute, is on Apple TV Plus only. So that one, you can always depend on these guys. The other ones might work too, but check this one out. Blue Live Stream was a page in Facebook last year. They've shortened the name to BLS. And you have to be invited by someone in the group. So hit me up. Just drop a note to me somehow. And I'll get you invited to the Blue Live Stream. They show every game, even Apple TV, where the other guys don't necessarily show Apple TV's feed. All the free ones I just told you about. So I have to check that to find out, all right? So that's how you do it. And those are the different ways to watch Dodgers for free. Let's get you out to the ballpark. The Dodgers are opening up a 4-game series against the hated ones tonight, the Giants. They're in town. By the way, the last home games of the regular season are these 4 with the Giants. And the Thursday night, 9:18, it's Yoshi Yamamoto with his 11-8 record with a 2.66 ERA. That's amazing. Great matchup. He's going up against Logan Webb of the Giants. He's 14-10 with a 3.34 ERA. 7-10 game. Cheryl alert. 7-10 game on both Sportsnet LA and MLB Network. Okay. Friday, 9/19, the last home game you're ever going to see him at, unless we play in the playoffs and World Series. Clayton Kershaw with his 10-2 record, 3.53 ERA. He's going to be retiring at the end of this season. He's got another good matchup. He's going up against Robbie Ray. He's 11-7 with a 3.50. that's going to be an Apple TV only, but try all the other freeways just in case. BLS will probably have it. They always do. Check everybody else too, all right? Got it. Also, that's a 7:10 game. So Thursday, Friday, 7:10. Saturday, different time. Saturday, 9:20 is going to be Tyler Glasnow and his 3-3 record. He's got a 3.06 ERA. He's going up against Kai Wei Tang? Yeah, 2-4 with a 6.41 ERA. That's a 6:10 game on Sportsnet LA. And then the final game of the series and the final game at home during the regular season, Emmett Sheehan, 6-3 with a 3.17 ERA against, we don't know yet. The Giants haven't said who's going to be their guy. Sunday, 1:10 game, Sportsnet LA. Did you get it all? All right. If you didn't get it, rewind and watch part of this again. After this final home series, the boys in blue will head for a series in Arizona to play the D-backs, then up to Seattle to end the regular season. And that will be the end of the 162-game championship season, as Rick Monday likes to call it. Because we'll find another champion again. All right, quick hit trivia answer. A minute ago we asked you, which Dodger reliever had the lowest ERA during the championship season of 2024 last year? Which Dodger reliever had the lowest ERA last year? You know? Gave you 4 choices. Was it A, Blake Trinan, B, Alex Vesia, C, Daniel Hudson, or D, Evan Phillips? Anybody get the answer? It was Alex Vesia. I'm not going to go with the numbers. I'll just tell you that's what it was. All right, don't forget, I always tend to leave some cool stuff in Dodger content about the team on our Facebook page from time to time, usually on off days, but there's no off day this week. The Dodgers are playing through. They start their next series tonight. I think the last off day we gave you some on-field interviews with some guys from the 71 team. Did anybody see that? I might put that one again. I'll have to check and see if I put that one up. I'll put that one up next off day, which I think is Monday. All right, we'll talk to you again probably Monday after this series is over. Go boys, go blue, beat the you-know-what out of the Giants. I mean, I don't know. Do I have to ask Dave Roberts what he wants to do with this team? I know he always likes to tell us. I'm scrambling to find it. Let's see, where's my podcast stuff? See, nobody sets this up for me. I'm doing it myself. I'm run by the seat of my butt. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Dave Roberts. What do you want to do to this team? What do you want to do to these Giants?
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
Right. That's right. You better believe it, buddy. That's what we want to do. All right, I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on back next time. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk. Oh, got the shirt on today, too. You got to have it. And by the way, if we get into a tight one again, I want to see everybody wearing shark fin rally hats. You guys got that? Shark fin rally hats. In effect, you got to wear it from the beginning of the end of the 9th inning when they're at home, all right? You wear it from the beginning. You wear it in the bottom of the 9th, starting that half inning. That's how you do it. In fact, my co-host Lynn would tell you that too, right? Okay. Shark fin rally caps, if we're in it by the end and they start giving it away, we want to wear the shark fins to get everybody back on track. Okay? All right. All right, we'll talk to you again soon. Come on back, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers next time. And thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Go blue. Go blue. Go blue. Bye, everybody.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
I want to beat the crap out of this team.